Hey everyone, it's OJ here. In this video I'm going to review Exodus wallet. I'm going to show you how it works and how to set it up. It's a multi-coin wallet. It stores Bitcoin, Dash, Ethereum, Litecoin, all the big ones. So it is a very useful wallet, very popular as well. I got very good feedback about it, and it's one of the wallets online that actually allows you to control your private keys, which is very important because we know that with the Bitcoin forking, many people are now wondering where to move their Bitcoin. Many people are still holding their Bitcoin in wallets like Coinbase, which we know are not the best place to be storing your Bitcoin during a forking. This is why people are asking what's the best place to store my Bitcoin in the meantime, and Exodus is quite a simple application. It's a standalone application on your computer, whether you're using Apple or Windows or even Linux. I think they are very soon releasing an app on the iPhone as well. So later on, if you're watching that video later, they will probably be having the app already. So this is my review. I had very good feedback about it, as I said, and people seem to be really liking the integrated feature for exchange between the different coins. So if you have Bitcoin and you decide that you want to switch to Litecoin, some people were turning to alternative coins during the forking as well. So you can do that inside the wallet. You don't really have to go to an exchange. They have the ShapeShift feature, which is a third-party service. ShapeShift alone is a website, and it's very popular for people who want to switch between different alternative coins without necessarily being traders. So it's a very useful feature, and it is present in the application in Exodus. So that's one of the main reasons why people are using Exodus. And also, as I said, you can control your private keys. You can take hold of your private keys. There is a feature there that you can export them. You can save them in your computer or on a USB stick. You can just have it separate. So let's have a look at how do you set it up. To get started with Exodus wallet, you will need to first download it. So go to the main web page. You can grab the link from below the video, and you will go straight to download. You can actually have a look at the website first. You can see the people who are behind the website, all of the different features. All of the information is here. So when you're ready to start, just download it, and you need to choose the operating system that you have. So in my case, I'm going for Windows, and I'm gonna click Save. And when this file is downloaded, I'm going to open it and run it. It's an exe file, which means it will be an installation file. Make sure that you've closed all of your other programs. It's always recommended to, when you're installing stuff, to not to have too many things running, or better not to have any things running on the background. You can keep your browser window if you want. That's not really a problem, but heavy software programs shouldn't really be running while you're installing a new piece of software. So let's just click on that file. And installation has started. It was actually quite quick. So this is the confirmation message, and now I have to find it on my desktop and start it from there. And we can see that the icon is here on my desktop, so I'm going to double click that, and there we are. So this is the interface of Exodus. You also have a message here that asks you if you want to restore the wallet from backup, meaning if you have had this wallet previously on a different computer, or maybe you had to reset your computer's operating system or something, you might want to just reinstall the wallet and use it as your previous wallet rather than a new one. This is when you will need that function. But if this is the first time you're setting up Exodus and the first time that you will be using it, then clearly you will be setting it as a new wallet rather than restoring from any backup. By default, you're seeing here a selection of different coins, and when you go to wallet, you will see them, all of the wallets that you currently hold here. And you have Litecoin, Golem, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Dash, Bitcoin, and Augur. If you want to find out more about the security of Exodus and how it works and what can it do, just go here to help, and you will find lots of the frequently asked questions covered here. So again, these are the two guys, the developers of this software, and here you have all of the different topics, and a good one to check is how does Exodus keep my money safe. It explains here that it stores blockchain assets on your computer, which creates full privacy. This means you and only you have access to your blockchain assets without having to trust a third party or a company. Once you complete the backup process, Exodus encrypts your blockchain asset with a password. You must remember this password since it cannot be recovered if it's forgotten. So make sure that you even write it somewhere on a piece of paper, or it could be a file that you hold somewhere in a secret USB, whatever it is. Make sure that you protect your privacy and you keep a good record of passwords and backup words and all of these things that you will need in order to make this secure for yourself. Also make a note that Exodus will be able to show you offline what are your holdings and what is your account, but in order to make transactions you need to be connected to the internet. So even though you can work offline with it, you will not be able to send or receive or even exchange blockchain assets, meaning any coins, because it needs to be connected to the internet to be able to execute these transactions. Also, you can add the Slack chat and go and if you have any questions, you can go to their Slack chat and ask them any kind of troubleshooting or support questions that you may need help with. So this is all about it. The next thing is to go and add some coins. So you will go to wallet. I'm in Litecoin right now, so let's say I want to deposit Litecoin. I will go to receive, and this will generate an address for me, which I will copy, and I cannot use the right click button here, so what I will be using is this, which is copy. So now the address is copied. Then I will go into my let's say Poloniex, if I am sending it from Poloniex, and in Poloniex I will have to go to my Litecoin wallet, and I will click on withdraw. Here in the address for the recipient, I will paste the address that I just copied, and now I'm going to go into my wallet and double check to make sure that this is exactly the same address. LASG are the first 4 letters. Okay, that's correct. And GYL4, the last 4 letters. I always check these, because if these are correct, then that means the whole thing is correct. Okay, the amount I'm going to select here will be, let's say, 20 to send into my account. I'm going to click on withdraw, and I'll need to just double confirm here with my 2-step authentication. So now I have one more step to complete, which is going to my email and confirm it from there. And I just authorized this withdrawal. So with Litecoin, things are happening quite quickly. So let me go into my wallet and see how long it's going to take for this Litecoin to be received. One of the first things that you will need to do is back up your wallet, but you will need to actually first wait until you make your first deposit. So I will come back to this option later. Also exchange. In order to make exchange, you will have to first have one of these coins in your wallet so that you can exchange it for another one. Most probably that would be Bitcoin, and then you will be able to exchange it to any of these. Okay, and the transaction is finally complete. It took about an hour. I can see that here I started this an hour ago, so yeah, 58 minutes, just a little bit less than an hour. So let's go into my wallet now. Oh, we can already see that it looks different. Litecoin is here, the gray one. So because I only have Litecoin right now, everything here is gray. As soon as you start adding different coins, this here will be having all of the different colors, and it will be according to the amount of coins that you have in your wallet. It's just kind of a graphic visual way so that you can see what coin makes up what kind of a chunk from your portfolio. Right, so now we also have this sign here for backup. It already tells us that now that we've already made one deposit, it's time to do backup. So first you will create a password, and it's good to create a very strong and difficult password. That's why here they will tell you if your password is weak, and it's good to have a password that is more than 10 characters. Try to use all capital letters and small letters and numbers, and maybe even special characters like comma, question mark, or you can use brackets, things that make your password difficult to guess. Also, you can even try and use a space in your password. I'm not sure if it will work, so I'm gonna try that. Okay, so I'm pasting my password, and I can see that it's very strong. I have 2 spaces in my password. I also have numbers and capital letters and small letters, pretty much everything that I suggested I'm using myself. So let's go and click next. It's going to ask me to repeat the password, so I will be pasting it because I already have it saved. And if your password matches, then you can click next. And now you have your recovery phrase. This is what you need to write down on a piece of paper, and maybe save it also as a secondary backup in a file somewhere on a USB far away from your hard disk drive. You don't really want this to be saved in your hard disk. So yeah, make sure that you back this up more than once, and it's somewhere where you will remember. After you make a note of these words or you print this document, you can go next. And here you will enter your email, which will be, again, a backup link. If you need any help, any assistance, you will be receiving emails and communication to the email that you provide. So make sure that it's your best email here. And then you will click finish. And lastly, you will go to your email and you will check if you have a welcome email or registration confirmation, something that you want to keep in your emails as well. Here you are provided with a backup recovery link. So make sure that this is an email that is going to be filed somewhere in your folders, in your emails, and you will have it for safekeeping. So this is pretty much everything about Exodus. When you first start, when you need to install it and set it up and everything, from that point on, every time you need to start it, you need to use it, you will have to enter your password. So make sure that you know exactly what your password is and you don't forget it. And as I said, the main features here are exchange between different coins, which is internal exchange, and just regular sending and receiving of coins. So what you need to do is just go to exchange if you want to exchange coins, and you need to select what you want to exchange. I have Litecoin, so I can exchange Litecoin for any of the other ones that are currently available. With time, by the way, you will be seeing more coins being added. And backup, you need to just click on show the 12-word phrase. If you lose it and you want to back it up again, write it down, or even send it to yourself. You can send it to your email. And what else? Settings. You can actually have settings if you are on if you're using Windows like myself. You can click on Control Shift and D button, and as you can see here, I'm getting some extra settings that I can use. Now I can go to Exodus, and if I click on developer settings, I'll be able to send my private keys to myself as a file, or just copy them. So what I need to do here is go to assets. So this is Exodus, developer, I go to assets, and now on each of these I can go and separately I can export the address or the private key. And if I click on export private key, what happens is I'm exporting it as a file, as a CSV file into my computer. Later on I can use that file to import it into another place if I want to. So these are all the main features. That's how it works. I hope this is not too confusing, and pretty much it's it's doing everything that any regular wallet is doing, but it's a little bit more secure because of the fact that it's not really a cloud storage. I hope this was a helpful review, guys. I hope you like this video, and if it's helping you, share it with others. It surely will help other people as well. Give me a thumbs up or leave a comment below the video, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.